With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Anthony Bennett of Toronto, Canada, and the University of Nevada.
Oh, hell no! Back in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers shocked the basketball world as they selected Anthony Bennett with the #1 overall pick. During his time at UNLV, he put up numbers of 16 points and 8 rebounds per game, which by college standards are good, but definitely not #1 pick worthy. In his first NBA season, Bennett put up 4 points and 3 rebounds per game, and then he found himself going to the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Toronto Raptors, the Brooklyn Nets, and then eventually not a single NBA team would pick up this man. We fast forward to the 2018 NBA season and see that Victor Oladipo is the most improved player after being traded to the Indiana Pacers for Paul George and eventually matching up against the Cleveland Cavaliers in round 1 of the playoffs. Victor Oladipo at the time was selected #2 overall by the Orlando Magic, but it has me thinking, what if the Cleveland Cavaliers made the correct choice and selected Victor Oladipo instead of the bust Anthony Bennett? Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So we are now in the 2018 NBA season, the very start of it right here. We are going to, as the intro said, determine what the Cleveland Cavaliers would be like in today's NBA if they actually ended up drafting Victor Oladipo with the #1 overall pick instead of bitch-ass Anthony Bennett, who is doing what these days? I really do not know. I don't know, man, just because like Victor's been doing such a great job on the Indiana Pacers, and the fact that he's playing against LeBron James in the first round to making this video, the Pacers are up 2-1 in this series, so we are going to see how that series finishes up and anything like that. But yeah, man, so LeBron James, Victor on the same team. I think this is just like a really good video to talk about the development of players like Victor Oladipo, who, you know, played on the Orlando Magic, was pretty decent over there with the OKC Thunder, had okay stats alongside Russell Westbrook, then finally was given like the reins of his own team and absolutely took off as a NBA All-Star. So we are going to see if he can put up those similar type of numbers with LeBron James on this team. We are going to go with Jordan Clarkson at starting point guard, Larry Nance at power forward, and Kevin Love at the center position. So yeah, guys, 35 minutes per game. I think that's pretty realistic to give him right there. So let's get the simulation started, and I have a lot to talk about, guys. I have a lot to talk about right here. So simulate through date. Before we do this, though, I guess let's predict in the comment section below, what do you think their final record would be? I'm gonna say probably 52 wins is kind of feeling right. So yeah, man, simulate through date. So do you guys think that Victor Oladipo would be the same player as he is right now on the Cleveland Cavaliers? Because think about, like, for one, like when he played for Orlando, he was still like just coming into the NBA, so it's not like I mean, he's not really been there for that long anyway. The OKC Thunder, he was playing alongside Russell Westbrook. I know there's a ton of Westbrook fans out there, and I think he's one of the best point guards of all time. Thing about him, though, is that the numbers don't lie, guys. You know, when all-star caliber players play alongside Russell Westbrook, the numbers tend to decline. I mean, that's not so much, I don't know, I guess a lot of it probably comes down to like chemistry and just Russell Westbrook being, you know, a very alpha dog when it comes to his team out there, right? So I also think about the case of Victor Oladipo playing with LeBron James, because back in that 2013 NBA draft, believe it or not, guys, like 16th pick, something like that, might have been 13th, I think, is actually when Giannis Antetokounmpo was taken by the Milwaukee Bucks. So can you imagine if he would have went alongside LeBron James on the Cleveland Cavaliers and was drafted #1 overall? But once again, it had me thinking, like, would a guy like Giannis or Victor Oladipo, would they be the same players that they are right now if they were not given the reins to their basketball team? I mean, I think about it like this, guys. Just like Giannis is an absolute beast, but his play style is very similar to LeBron James. So, like, I really don't think he would have been able to play off ball on LeBron James, you know, if he was on the Cavaliers. Anthony Bennett, I think, just sucked. I mean, Anthony Bennett really had no just like business being picked #1 in that draft right there. That was actually before LeBron James was back on the Cleveland Cavaliers. So you just don't really know how that stuff is going to affect the future anyway, because the fact that Anthony Bennett was drafted by them, imagine they would have took Giannis on that team, then, you know, they would have had their small forward of the future, and they might not have gotten LeBron James back on there. So do you think it takes the perfect situation for a player to be good in the NBA? I'm sure, I mean, obviously there's guys like Kevin Durant that you can put him into any lineup and he's absolutely going to dominate out there, but I really feel like the reason that Victor Oladipo is being so successful right now with the NBA and the Indiana Pacers is because he is in the perfect offense, the perfect situation for him. If he would have stayed with the OKC Thunder, do you guys think he would have had this type of season? Probably not, because he still would have been like second in command to Russell Westbrook. And a lot of that just comes down to, like I was saying earlier, guys, with Russell Westbrook is ego. Like, you need your coaching staff to have confidence in you as a player before you are going to have confidence in yourself on the basketball court. Just plain and simple. Like, you know, if you go work at a company and they let's say you want to go into finance or something like that, and you want to be going out there just running accounts and stuff, being a stockbroker, things along those lines, and they put you as like a receptionist or whatever to you know, let's say you're freaking really good at it and everything too, but your management does not quite think you're quite there yet. They put you, you know, as a receptionist or something along those lines, or just somebody that's going to help out the main guys over there. Well, then you're never going to reach your true potential as a player or as a person, right? Or in that case, a stockbroker, I guess is the best way I could put it. I don't know if that analogy really landed, but it makes sense in my bitch-ass mind right here. So, where do I see Victor Oladipo in the future? Well, as of right now, I mean, the Indiana Pacers, they look like a fantastic basketball team. I still think this is what their mindset needs to be going into the offseason. Assuming they don't beat the Cavaliers, or assuming they lose in the second round or something like that. Who knows? Maybe they go all the way and then just none of this even matters. But I think Miles Turner still needs to take that next step as a basketball player. He's definitely a good NBA center, and he's the perfect type of center for this era of NBA basketball. I mean, he can shoot the three-pointer. His defense is good. He's quick on his feet. But for the Indiana Pacers, they need to have the mindset that, hey, you know, we are a team that wants to be built into a championship team. So they need to find that other player to play alongside Victor Oladipo, not to exceed Victor Oladipo, because I do think he deserves to be the main guy in Indiana, but just that really next good, solid second option. You know what I'm saying, man? The Kevin Durant to the Westbrook, or the Westbrook to the Kevin Durant, or the Kevin Love to the, you know, LeBron James, or, you know, things along, you know, just things like that. You know what I'm saying, man? Just that second player in the command that when Victor Oladipo is off, will give this dude the basketball and things are good to go. The team did finish the record at 52-29, one more game on the season, and so 53-29. I think I said 52 wins, so pretty accurate right there. MVP goes to Stephen Curry, Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year. Carmelo, sixth man, Hassan Whiteside, most improved going to Chris Dunn. This game never gives Victor Oladipo the most improved player, which just does not make any sense because he simply is the most improved player in the NBA. LeBron James made All-NBA first team. No signs of Victor Oladipo on here, but he's not really that caliber player quite yet. I think someday he could definitely at least be like a All-NBA third team, maybe All-NBA second team, depending on who else is in the NBA. Player stats, oh shoot, what's going on, man? Player stats, LeBron James, 24 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, so scoring down a little bit. I think he usually averages around like 27 points per game. Makes sense because Victor Oladipo was definitely a scoring-oriented guard. Kevin Love at the center position with, you know, having another scorer and Victor Oladipo on the team played fantastic. 18 points, 11 rebounds, 3-4 assists, and over 1 steal a game. And then Oladipo, I mean, those are good numbers, but it's just plain and simple, guys. Oladipo is the type of player that needs to be the main guy in his system. He does have the talent to be, but you put him on teams like this, and all of a sudden his numbers are not going to look as good. I mean, that's the same case, guys, when he was on the OKC Thunder. It's like last year he probably was that type of player. It's just he was playing with Russell Westbrook, right? So, I mean, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. This video tells me one thing. I'm happy he found a place on the Indiana Pacers, and I'm sure Pacers fans are also happy about that, because if he was drafted by Cleveland, who knows, man? He just might not have ever became the player that he is today, or he would have been traded to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love. No, wait, that was in 2013, was it? Yeah, well, that was around that time, right? That was actually after that time. So yeah, he would have been traded to the Timberwolves probably instead of Wiggins, and then with Wiggins, Kevin Love, I don't know, man. Just so many different X factors in this. We do have the Miami Heat in the first round of the playoffs, similar current round here, and well, all right, the Cleveland Cavaliers lose 4-1 to the Miami Heat. All right, man. So yeah, Victor, you just damn 3 for 8. Just yeah, those are not good numbers at all. Victor, stay in Indiana. You know, I hope he never has, you know, dreams that night or nightmares thinking like, what if I was picked about the Cleveland Cavaliers? What if I played LeBron James? No, man, he's out there balling on LeBron James, being like, yo, I'm the man out here. I'm a future superstar in this NBA. I'm gonna lead this Indiana Pacers team to an NBA championship. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Just something fun I wanted to do today. So thank you all so much for watching. If you want me to do some more what ifs, let me know which ones I should do in the comment section below. And peace out, my friends. Finals MVP.